Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. So we got to talk today about my new favorite series on YouTube. It's not really a new series, but it's new to me. It's a show called Princess, where basically they go and they get these couples, or they get an individual who's really bad with money, who blows it all, who's financially irresponsible, and then Gail, who's like a financial advisor or something, goes in, she sets the record straight, tries to set him on a good path, and sometimes they just fail miserably. So today I want to comment on this one. It's titled, Is She in Love with Her Fiance or Just His Credit Card? So with that said, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and now this is what I have to say about it. Enjoy.
I like to buy everything. Hair products, perfume, makeup. I only buy brand name. I love to shop. It's the best thing in the world.
Usually, I have to say, a lot of these spending issues usually come from deep-seated problems from within. So, almost always, when someone has a spending problem, what they're really trying to do is cover up for some deep insecurities somewhere. It's they're unhappy in some place, and so spending for them is like their outlet of forgetting, everything that's going on the inside. For the most part. Some people just love spending, okay? Don't get the wrong idea. But most of the time, it's something else internally.
I'm 25 and I'm a student and a social worker.
She's got a fiance who worships her.
I'm excited about spending the rest of my life with Ashley.
We could get a cheaper ring for you, that way I can get a more expensive one.
How is that not a red flag? Unless that's your sense of humor of just saying the most over-the-top, ridiculous stuff, you're like, oh yeah, come on. Unless it's that. If she's at all 10% serious, run! Run! Just turn around. Just don't look back. Why? How are people not picking up on this?
Ashley decided she wanted to go on vacation, and then she refused to pay her half.
Plastic comes out at the drop of a hat. It comes out, it goes in. It comes out, it goes in. It's usually followed by a little giggle and...
She looks exactly like her mom. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree there. I wonder if the mom maybe has a bit of a spending thing too. She picks it up from somewhere. Who's enabling it? Could also be the father though. Seems like he has a sweet spot for her, and so he's willing to spend whatever. And I have a feeling maybe that's what kind of helped us out a little bit.
Kyle and I get into financial arguments. Do you know how much more stuff we have to pay for the wedding? A lot. I mean, I know we're gonna get married because I really want to wear my dress.
I don't know how strong this marriage is gonna be.
Oh man, this guy. You know what? I mean, it's just she's got a spending problem. That's all it is. She can't afford those things because she's out spending it on clothes. How can you not see that?
How much debt do you have?
About 27,000, and I think about 17,000 of it is mine.
What's he in debt for?
My ring.
Oh man, two idiots. Two idiots are getting together here. Come on, he's in debt for the wedding ring for her. Well, she's also in debt. That's just financially irresponsible. Why would they do something like that? You know what? Sometimes it takes two. Takes two to tango, and he's just as much enabling this and feeding into it. That's horrible.
She'll ask too much of him, and it will place too much of a strain on their relationship, and they'll end up not being together anymore because of it.
Do you think that's a possibility?
I can't believe that she said that. It's a horrible thing for her to think.
What? It's a horrible thing. Horrible. But isn't that the truth, though? You know what? She's confronted with the truth. She's got her blinders on. All she sees is credit card and shopping. The truth, she can't see it.
Your needs are costing you about $1,660 a month.
Yeah.
And your debt repayment's costing you about $433. You're putting absolutely nothing in savings. Your fun, your beauty and fitness, and your clothes are almost up to $2,500.
Wow, she's spending so much money on that stuff. She can't afford it. She's spending more money than she makes on these wants. Her overhead's actually not that bad. It's really like $2,000 a month. As long as she could just make $24,000 a year, she's set. She's break even. Anything over that, she could save it, invest it, do a whole bunch. No, not with the wants like that.
You're spending more money than you make.
Yeah.
Your family's getting pretty tired taking care of the princess.
Mm-hmm.
You're fighting with your fiancé before you even get married.
Yeah.
So will you do anything I ask you?
I will do anything that you ask me.
It's crazy. You spent $10,000 on the ring. I would take the ring back. They can't afford it. Go and see if you can get a refund on that, right? $10,000. She should get a $1,000 ring. Get something around that range. He can't afford the 10.
Ashley is a princess with a problem.
I don't feel like I should really be entirely responsible to pay off, her shopping habits.
But then it seems like she's valuing the ring more than she is the relationship. If she says the ring has to be $10,000 or I'm not doing it, don't do it. That's bad. It's a terrible sign. How have none of his friends or family told him that? Someone has to be in his life saying, no, that's bad. Don't do it. It's unreasonable. Stop. No, he's not having anyone telling him to stop.
You are moving in here.
By myself?
By yourself. You will be living here for the next 2 weeks. Kyle can come for snugglies, but he can't lift a finger. So one of the things that you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to create a very detailed budget.
All right, yeah, I think that's pretty good. For her to learn how much it's gonna cost to live on her own like that, if she were single, if this marriage didn't work out, I think it's a great exercise. Really gonna put everything into perspective.
Got a present for you.
You got laundry?
A little bit, yeah.
You're a whole new kind of ridiculous. I'm not doing your laundry, honey.
What? Huh? I bet if the roles were reversed, you'd be like, yeah, honey, I'll do your laundry. Why is she saying no to that? He just bought her a $10,000 ring. Just do the laundry. She's doing her own anyway.
I want the tablecloths to be off-white. I want gold overlays. The centerpieces are gonna be a really big deal. I have to make sure that the plates are not just plain white, boring. The napkins have to be colored. To get menus printed, they have to be folded a certain way.
What? $150 on napkins? They give those away for free at McDonald's. Just go and reuse those. My gosh. That is insanely expensive for that. Why? Just go to Costco, get a whole bunch of napkins, 20 bucks. Done.
This is the budget for the wedding in full,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Including what your dad's kicking in.
Yeah.
And your total expenses on this big budget are $23,532. Daddy's kicking in 10.
Yes.
No. Where's the other 13,500 coming from?
Oh man, that's too much money. I would do a courthouse wedding at that point. Hey, this is about their relationship. If she really just cares about the relationship, going into the future, no debt, do a courthouse wedding, bring the family there, celebrate at TGI Fridays afterwards. Everybody could get those, mimosas. Do that. It saves so much money doing that.
Between credit cards and a student loan she used for shopping,
I'm not really sure if I told Kyle about that one or not.
Ashley's up to her eyeballs in debt.
What? Student loan used for shopping. She didn't tell her fiance about that? Again, the fact that she's hiding what she's spending money on, that she shouldn't be spending student loans on clothes. But isn't that a bad sign? Isn't it bad? Is no one looking at this and being like, yo, I don't want to go near that? Why? Why is everyone ignoring this?
A week later, I called Ashley back to show me that she crunched the numbers, or at least covered them with glitter.
I made it pretty.
You did make it pretty. Okay.
If she spent just as much time on this as she did paying down her debt, man, she would be saving everything. This is really well done.
What Kyle and I discussed, if we wait, the housing market is gonna change.
Shift again. Based on the way things are right now, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
The difference between having 5% down and having 10% down isn't worth the time you wait.
No, we did our research.
Yes, you did.
Aw, man, here's the thing. After this video posted, because this was in the early 2000s, this is around 2005, I believe, 2004 or 5. 2 years after this, the housing market absolutely collapses. Now, the Canadian market, a little bit different, but it was severely impacted just as much as the United States. So, I don't know. This could have been a blessing in disguise to save up more money because housing prices would have collapsed, just crashed. So I hope they didn't buy a house.
For this final challenge, she made a list and priced out each item. Then I slashed her numbers, challenging her to spend even less. You need a little bit of a tiara because you're my princess.
Okay.
And we will see whether you get to keep that tiara or not.
Yeah, on this show, that's like the dunce cap. You don't want to be walking around with a tiara. That's bad.
Can you tell me how much it comes?
Okay, 135.40.
Ash, you're only $10 over.
I'm gonna stick within the budget. No ring for me.
How much was that ring again? Sorry.
Which one?
Her ring.
It was 34. How
There,
much was it?
boom.
34.95 plus that. Okay.
I hate you.
I would just negotiate. Just say, hey, we buy these four, just knock 10 bucks off. Just to help us stay in budget. We're getting married. Just knock it off. Let's buy it. Let's cut a deal now. Just to ask. Half the time you ask for a discount, you'll get a discount.
Who went shopping and bought something that wasn't on her list? And that's going to cost you.
That's not fair.
I think that you have made such huge progress that I am now willing to say that you are no longer a princess. So I have for you a check for $4,500 to go towards your debt.
Yeah, you know what? That little $10 thing cost her $500. Why couldn't she have just not done that? Get one ring less, get the full amount of money from her, get all the $5,000, then go back and buy it. That's what I would have done.
Don't spend money that's not on your list.
Okay. Despite all the struggles with things, I know things will fall into place, so it's good.
So overall, let me know what you guys think, and how about this? As a thank you for making it to the very end of the video, I got a surprise for you. I got some free stocks down below in the description. I got a paid affiliate link down there, so if you want to sign up, get some free stocks. I believe it could be worth all the way up to like a few $1,000s, depending on how many free stocks you get. So if you're interested, the link is down below in the description. Enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.